good too. So what can I say?
Gotcha.
Live and hey, we are live. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning into the BAM podcast. I'm your host, Mike Lafferty, and today, Jason Sunday is our GM. How you doing, Jason?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm all right, and we are playing Robert Schwab's Shadow of the Demon Lord. Can you describe this game real fast to the viewers at home?
Well, it's kind of a lot like old school gaming, OSR type thing, but it's got some modern sensibilities in there and lots of Rob Schwab injected into it. So you got demons, you got grotesque stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've heard some whisperings about this game. I'm eager to check it out. You know what I forgot to do, guys? That's really important. Walt has told me.
Oh no! I bet I can guess.
Yeah, I've got to run our very important intro music that proves that we are a high production value professional operation. All right, hang on a second.
Dear Lord.
I love how both Jacob and Dale become DJs.
Hey, I worked in radio for over a dozen years. I'm allowed.
And you got that golden throat to prove it, sir.
Yeah, I was a newsman, though, not a DJ. Anyway, moving along.
Moving right along. All right, so introducing everybody. I am Mike, playing Ragnar, the dwarven priest who thinks you're out for his money. Walt, would you like to introduce who you are and who you are playing?
I'm Walt, and I be Pung, the orc warrior. That's all I got, man.
All right, cool. Dale.
Hello, I'm playing Gears, who's a mechanical man or a mechanical boy. He's only 10 years old and of unknown origin.
Okay, cool. Aid Smith has just joined us from across the pond. How are you doing, Mr. Smith?
Hello, I'm okay, thank you very much.
All right, and who are you playing today in Shadow of the Demon Lord?
Playing Koi, a changeling rogue.
All right, cool. And last but not least, Jacob, did you already introduce yourself on the air, or
not on the air?
Okay, well, please go ahead.
Today I will be playing Kiera, a young woman of unassuming background and unexceptional people who has found a magical future for herself to make herself famous and powerful.
All right, cool. And I will now share the map that Jason has asked me to share on Alba Rodeo, which is a fun site. You should check it out. And there's our adventure map for the day. I have my clicky-clacky math stones handy, so whenever you're ready, Jason, we can get started. Oh, we just lost Jacob.
All right, so this little token is where the heroes are at currently, and I'll set the scene in a second. But I want to go over the basics of the rules. It's basically a die 20 system, but it's not the D20 system. You roll a D20. If you make a 10 or higher, that's a success, except for when it comes to combat, you have to beat their defense. Then you have, for modifiers, you have boons, which are positive dice, banes, which are negative dice, and then you roll those along with it if you have a reason to have a boon or a bane. If you have one boon, one bane, they would cancel each other out. So you're always only rolling boons or banes. So that's the basics of the game.
Boons and banes are D6s, aren't they?
They are D6s.
Quite cool.
Yep. All right, so we're going to start. The party is escorting a group of merchants to a nearby town through a place called the Old Wood, and you're trying to get to a little town called Fletcher's Rest, and en route you're attacked by bandits, and the party has been knocked out or knocked off the wagons and find themselves awakening approximately 2 hours later, and you're in the middle of the woods, and you don't know quite what happened except you're attacked, and you guys are just laying on the ground.
Do we still have our equipment?
You do still have your equipment, so it looks like the the signs around you look like the wagon continued and the fighting continued. So nobody really stopped to see if you were still alive.
Oh, okay. And Jacob is back. Hey, Jacob. Sorry, I didn't see you all the way down there.
Happens.
All right. I will wake up my compatriots and suggest that we follow the wagon tracks to try and finish the fight.
All right,
Do we have all our gear?
you do. Yeah.
Question.
It's like you were hit, and they kept chasing the wagons. They didn't worry about who fell off. They're more about the goods. So you guys still have all your gear.
Am I an object or am I alive at this point?
We're gonna go with your. Let's have you wind down. So someone would
Okay,
have.
so I'm an object. And I assume my companions know that they find me in this inanimate object mode, that they will have to find that key up my back and give me a crank to turn me on.
Thank God he set up my back.
Oh, whoa.
Right. Yeah. So if you ever watch Return to Oz, you're like that clockwork guy in Return to Oz. You have a key in the back. You have to turn to get you moving.
I will do the needful and crank Dale up in the morning.
Clank, 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 clank. Greetings, friends. Where the
Gears.
devil are we?
All right.
We got bushwhacked.
Why does that happen so often?
They didn't seem to take anything of importance.
Yeah, we're still where we were not long ago. Everyone else has disappeared, though, unfortunately.
All right. So you guys can make a skill check to see if you can find your way. So in Shadow of the Demon Lord, the skills are based on your profession. So if you can kind of rationalize why your profession would help you in a matter, then you get a bone.
Well, I'm a priest, so I don't really see that helping me in this particular situation. So hopefully
Whereas I am a scribe, and I've probably seen lots of maps.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. So that means you go ahead and normally with these woods, they're very dangerous and can get quite confusing. So you normally roll with 2 banes, and you'll roll with 1 bane. So this will be intelligence. So add your intelligence to that roll.
Intelligence plus 1 bane.
Yep. So you subtract the bane from your.
Ooh, that's going to suck then, because rolling a 12 total with a bane of 6 will make the roll total of 6.
All right. So you start to follow the tracks, and it gets a little bit confusing. And which direction are you trying to go in?
So were we heading north
so
originally?
Towards the thing. So you're going to go right here to the right instead of where these tracks lead up north towards the arrows.
Let me share the map again. Hey, forgive me for not asking when you first came on. Who are you playing in this game?
I'm playing Koi the Rogue.
Koi, you said that already? I'm sorry.
I
Okay,
have.
cool.
I have said that already.
Forgive me.
But that's
forgive me.
okay. I'm instantly forgettable. I'm used to it.
Mike needs more caffeine.
I just ran out before the show started, so yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. All right, so we are trying to follow, and we're having troubles.
Yeah. So you think you're following the tracks, but some of the tracks lead off into side directions, and you've read the tracks wrong. So you're going kind of in the right direction, but you've kind of skewed to the right a little bit.
Okay. Perhaps someone else in the party, maybe the rogue or the fighter, could take a second look at these tracks and see if we're going the right way.
I am not very smart at all, I'm afraid.
I will have to look at these tracks because as a warrior, it is sometimes my job to track a dude down and beat him down as well.
There you go.
All right,
I'm going to watch Punch so I can learn from him, because he's smart.
Yeah, SM Art. Okay, so so if you have multiple professions that can help you, you can get a second boon to cancel all banes. So if you can rationalize either agitator or rebel as a way of tracking or navigation, then you can grab.
sometimes you just got to beat a dude down. So that's pretty much agitator. And as a rebel, it would be my job to hide tracks.
There you go.
So that guerrilla warfare, it was a thing all the way back, way back to the way back when you were trying to chase a squirrel and keep the saber-tooth tigers from eating you at the same time. So
Back when I was all gorillas.
That makes sense to me.
all right, so what does that give me? The roll and a boon.
So those 2 boons cancel out the 2 bangs of traveling for the old wood. So you get their flat roll plus your intelligence.
Nice. Okay, so you're gonna take that for Doggo, who's being a dick, and I got a 17 and a 5 and a dog.
Yeah, 17 and a 5 and a dog. Okay. So yeah, that's that you make it. No problem. You go straight towards the tracks. You found your way.
Wow. I'm smart.
Oh, but you have run into something. What could it be? Okay, so you follow the tracks heading towards where you believe the caravan has gone.
Do we see any
And-
more bodies en route, or is it purely track following?
What's that?
Do we see any more bodies en route, or is it purely just the tracks we're following?
Well, you see horse tracks, dead horses,
Okay.
that sort of thing. And then in the canopy, you see 3 spiders, large spiders the size of dogs, descending down onto the party. So this would call for initiative. But in Shadow of the Demon Lord, it's more of a popcorn style initiative. So all the heroes go first, taking either a fast turn or a slow turn, and then after the heroes go, then the NPCs go, and then if the NPCs take a fast turn and you all take slow turns, then they'll go first. So a fast turn is like 1 action or 1 movement, and a slow turn is a movement and an action.
And how do we decide who goes first?
It's up to you.
Yes.
You guys get to decide.
We nominate, don't we? Yes.
Are we going to take these critters on?
I think so.
Yes.
Well,
So
the
these-
first
Right.
thing Kiera does is scream like Ruby Rod.
Who could
Okay,
blame
that's
him?
good.
Because giant spiders. I don't know if you've ever seen a normal spider up close, and these are giant spiders.
Yeah,
Do they
about
have the
30
same
feet.
pretty colors too?
Does that mean that that's more for each of our plates?
Yeah, one each spider is.
All right, so
Whoa.
Gears is going to adjust his shield and draw his sword, and if he's got the range, he's going to fast attack and whack the first one that he comes to.
Okay, so you're going to use a sword. So we'll say that they're coming down on top of you. So you guys can all make fast attacks if you'd like.
Oh,
Go ahead
fast
and
attack.
roll your die 20. And if you have anything that can help you, give you a boon. Like
Yep,
any-
it says here that I have strength with a boon for my attack roll.
There you go.
So I rolled an 11. My mod for that is +2 on strength, and I get a boon die, just the one, which I
Okay.
roll another 2, so that's 3. That's 14 to hit.
All right. Yeah, you strike the spider. Go ahead and roll some damage.
No problem. That's 5 + 2 is 7.
All right. So, all right. So you strike the spider. It hisses in pain,
good.
and like spider guts just spew everywhere, all over you, all over your companions, and it
Sorry about that,
screeches
guys.
in pain.
What do the spider guts smell like?
Syrup.
It's a mixture between like rotten wet dog and last year's lunch.
What
So
kind
it
of
smells
syrup
like
are you
home.
eating? It smells like home.
All right, so that one Gears was fighting, that's down now?
No, it's still up, but it's hurt pretty bad.
All right, and I will follow up on Gear's attack and hit it with my axe.
All right.
So
And that's
attack roll.
no accident.
1d10, 1d20.
Yeah, a die 20.
D20.
Got a 9.
Okay. All right. So add your strength to that.
It's 10.
All right. All right. So you swing, and the goo from the spider's guts are in your eyes, and you miss, and it kind of hisses at you.
Bummer. Better luck next time.
All
These
right.
guys must be related to those hissing cockroaches.
I know.
I'll take a turn and try and axe it a question.
All right.
Ba-dum-bum. Let's see. A 13. I get +3 for my strength.
Holy
Yes.
smoke.
Yeah, and then you get to you also get to add a boon on attack rolls.
I love adding a boon on attack rolls. I got a 6.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you try to hit it with your axe, and it jumps back.
Filthy no good so and so. Can I try and bite it
Just
too?
not gonna do it. All right. Who's next?
Hey,
Kira,
I could take a swing if you want me to take a swing. My stuff is simple and straightforward. I hit it with a club. So D20 is a roll of 10, -1 from my strength, which makes it to a 9. But I can use my trickery to once per round. You make an attack roll with a boon. So I'm going to do it this round.
Okay.
And my boon is 3, which puts it up to 12 in total.
All right. So you try to hit it with your club. It is just too fast to hit.
Okay.
holy smokes.
And so
It's too fast. Run away.
okay, I think that's Jacob's last, right?
Yes.
Kira is going to try to stab it with a spear. I'm with her profession of scribe. She's studied spiders and is going to go for that bit right behind the eyes to where the brain is, trying to get a boon from that.
Okay, yeah, I think that your high academics there, excuse me, your scribe, maybe you've written something on large spiders and how they're really misunderstood and all kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll go ahead and give you a boon for that.
All right. Okay, I get a 15 on the die. I get to add my agility, which is +0, and the boon die is 5 for a total of 20.
That'll hit.
Excellent.
Cool. And maximum damage, 6 for the spear.
All right. Where you strike it with the spear, it squeals in pain and dies.
She's still screaming, by the way, because spider.
And its leg starts twitching a little bit, and the other two spiders are looking for some dinner. So,
Hey, should we be seeing the spiders on the map? Am I looking at the wrong thing, or
no. This isn't a map. This is a hex crawl, not a battle.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I will stop sharing while we're in the combat so it doesn't distract then.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, I can set that up. If next time if I have the time to do it, but for right now we'll just go with Theater of the Mind for that.
Yeah, let's do it. Jacob, I'd like to thank you very much for describing the scream to us and not actually role playing it. I really appreciate that.
While I have an assortment of voices from the time I wanted to be a cartoon actor, I did not practice getting that high with my voice.
Who played Ruby Rod? Was it Chris Rock?
It was Chris
Yeah.
Tucker.
Chris
Chris
Tucker.
Tucker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I saw Fargo the other day with Chris Rock and thinking that's not Ruby Rod. Yeah, okay. I knew it was a Chris.
Right. Okay, so the spider lurches at Pung and tries to bite him. Does a 10 hit your defense?
A 10 hit my defense. No, it does not.
All right.
I'm too fast too.
Right. You're too fast, too furious. All right,
Yeah,
the second
right.
spider jumps towards Ragnar.
Shit.
Does an 18
Oops.
hit?
Let's see. I'm looking for my defense on here. Defense is 15. So I think it hits.
All right. Okay, so it sinks its mandibles into you, and go ahead and give me a strength challenge roll. So you're going to be basically saving against poison. So
Okay.
D20 plus your strength, and if you have any wounds.
I have a robust constitution, which means I take half damage from poison. I make challenge rolls with 1 boon to avoid gaining and to remove the poisoned affliction. So
All
roll
right.
a D20 and a D6.
Yep.
All right. 19 and a 1.
All right. So in this case, you are going to succeed. So you're only going to take half damage from the poison, and so you take a total of 3 points of damage.
Okay, I'm down to 16.
All right.
Punk.
That thing's trying to eat our dwarf like a beefcake.
All right. Back to the hero's turn. You guys can take a fast turn or a slow turn. So who wants to take a fast turn?
What's the
I'd like
difference
to have
again?
another fast turn.
A fast turn is only like one thing. It's like a movement or a attack, and then a slow turn is like a movement and attack. So, and some special abilities require slow turns, like some casting magic and that sort of thing.
Yeah, if they're near enough, fast turn.
All right, who wants to go first?
I believe that was Dale Gears.
Okay, so hearing a grunt of pain or a slight squeal of terror from Ragnar, I'll wheel and have a go at whatever spider's honking on his hanks.
Okay,
Can we hear anything over Kira?
probably not.
Yes, but I'm totally mechanical and have beautiful sensors, a beautiful sensor suite that you wouldn't believe.
There you go.
Do you believe me?
Maybe.
Okay, there's a 16 and a 5 on the D6 for my boon, gives me a 21.
21 is a hit.
21 is a hit. We'll roll our damage, and we get 5 plus 2 is another 7.
All right. Okay, so you strike the spider. More guts just ooze out and spurt out, and as it moves, it's in pain. It looks like it's limping on one side.
I would like to follow up with an attack on the one that's biting my leg.
All right, there you go for it.
I have Mighty Attack, which means once per day I can use an action to attack with a weapon. You make the attack roll with a 1 boon, and you can use Intellect in place of Strength, which makes no difference because mine are the same. On a success, the target takes 2d6 additional damage. So
All right.
rolling a d20 and a d6. 18 and 3.
18. That's a hit.
All right, rolling 2d6 for the. Well, I should actually. The axe is 1d6 plus 1. So that is 2 total for my initial axe roll.
Okay.
Adding 2d6 adds an additional 9. So that'd be 11 total.
Okay, so you just cleave this thing in half. Like
Mhm.
you thought everyone was covered in spider guts before. You know, this is like Carrie covered in guts. You know, you're at the prom and you're just covered in spider guts. You know, soaked completely.
That's how it happened at Pung's prom.
I believe
I've heard things about dwarven celebrations.
Oh no, he's orcish.
No, I meant Ragnar, who's
Oh,
bathing in like spider guts right now. We understand the orcs, but the
Yeah,
dwarves.
he's so now. All right,
Very
who's
good.
next?
Go well.
You want
No,
me to
well,
go?
go.
I smack it with my axe.
You're heftier.
All right,
Yeah.
I get a.
Yep. There you go.
I get a 17. I get +3 with my strength, and I got a 1 on my boon, so that's a 21.
Oh man, that's a hit. Oh
All
yeah.
right,
That
I
is a
play.
hit.
I play the damage. That's 5 to 7. So I repeat Dale's.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it deep and you cut off one of its limbs, and it kind of screeches in terror, and it's kind of starts to back away.
As the limb comes off, I want to hold it in my mouth.
Okay, yeah. All right, so
That's like that flamenco dancer with the rose in there between their teeth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Punk just eats it like a turkey leg, and it's like
You know those crab dinners you get, at like some of those restaurants? You just sit
It's like
there.
a Red Lobster commercial.
Yes, except Blue Spider, which is
They-
going to be
They
our
serve crab legs, but do you see any crabs around here?
crab spider, same thing.
Kira,
right.
I hear you screaming even louder now.
Okay, who's next?
I will attempt to throw my dagger at the one that's backing away, so I don't actually get too close to it.
All right.
Okay,
We're
so
not
that
getting money for
is-
that.
So I think a dagger is is an agility weapon. So you can
That's
use
right,
your,
yes.
your agility bonus for that.
Okay, so I can do that. Apparently. Okay, so I can also use my trickery because I can use that once per round as well. So I can attack with a boon. Oh, hello. Okay, so my boon is a 3, my attack is a 14, plus 1 for my agility makes it 15, so that'd be 18 in total.
That's a hit.
Okay,
Nice.
and then damage-wise, I am looking at D3, because it's only a little wooden pointy stick. Okay, it's a 1 for damage, but it's still damage.
All right.
That's our first ranged weapon too, isn't it?
Yes.
So he throws the dagger. It sticks between its multiple eyes, and it kind of screeches and then falls down dead.
Good
Okay,
dagger.
so I will run up to it and I will pull the dagger from its head, laugh in its face, and say, "Ha ha! You're not so fast now, are you?" And then give it another couple of pokes.
All right, and then suddenly it lurches for you and then dies.
yeah.
Does Kira scream again?
One of
No,
those eyes.
she's just still clutching her spear, having buried it into this spider that she initially could just tried to.
So is
Okay.
there
It's dead. I'm
is there
okay.
one
I'm
more,
okay.
or
I'm
did
okay.
it flee?
No, that was all 3. You guys killed all 3 of them.
Look at us go.
I hold up one of the legs. I rip off another leg and hold it out to Kira and say, "Want some?"
Well, no. Thank you.
Oh,
no.
you're more of the jelly type, and I stuff my hand into the gore and rip out a big hunk of this jelly and be like, "So more like this."
No, thank you.
Gears
Okay.
sort of laments a little that he
Pulls
can't
the
eat
spear
because
out.
there are 8 eyes. That'd be one at least for each of us. But
I look at the dwarf and I say, "Ragnar, are you dead?"
No.
just
No.
checking.
I have not yet joined my ancestors. Yes, I will eat the spider with you.
Fantastic.
Knowing that Gears has expended a tremendous amount of kinetic energy in battle, she will wind him up again.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So if Dale ever rolls a nat 1, his the gears just goes kaput, inert. He becomes an object. So be on the lookout for that. Somebody might have to set
Yeah,
up
the
behind him. So
the upside of that is that I don't lose any health points or anything like that. So if I go in with full HP, people can still whack at me for a couple of rounds before you really need to pay attention.
Well, one of the things we could do is just hold hold the gear and swing him over our head as he's winding up. You throw him, then he's animated.
right.
I weigh 300
Ram
pounds,
from He-Man.
and one of you better be able to lift something heavy.
Have you ever seen an orcish woman? This is not a problem.
I didn't know you were a
Punch,
lady.
I didn't know you were an orcish woman. Oh, that changes this game totally.
Oh no!
Right
I
on.
mean, I was saying you need one for each arm, but hey, you could discover later. Let's track.
All right. So
I would like to reenact the spaghetti scene from Lady and the Tramp with Pung and I and the spider legs. No, okay, it's a serious game. I'm sorry. Let's track. Forgive me.
no, you're good.
That'll be the day.
All right. Who wants to try to guide? Keep following the tracks.
I can do it. Once
Yeah,
again,
what you had the best chance last time.
Agitator and Rebel. So that would be one boon, right?
No, that'd be a flat.
A flat? Oh, because it negates.
Right. Yep.
16.
All right. Yeah. So you are successful. All you need to do is roll a 10. So you guys can get right here, directly where you want to be.
Let me share the map.
So, yep. So you guys are right here now.
Where are we again?
Over
Right here.
there,
Okay, gotcha.
over there.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a laser pointer on this. It looks like a little sideways drop if you guys ever need to use a laser pointer. But okay, so you guys start to come up on what looks like the crash site to the wagons, and can everyone give me a perception check?
Oh dear.
Okay,
Oh.
so that's just D20 plus the bonus, yeah?
What's that?
Just D20 plus the bonus, not a flat,
Yeah,
not the actual
yeah.
score, yeah, okay.
Yep. Unless you have something that gives you a boon on perception checks.
Would dark sight be of any use in this?
Not yet. I mean,
Okay.
it's still daylight.
Okay. I roll a 12.
17 at a -1 for 16.
Oh yeah, success.
9. I really like these tracks.
You're kind of oblivious. Looking at the seal, the canopy to see if there's any more spiders coming.
Well, that's useful.
So, you guys that rolled above a 10 spot 4 bandits poking around the wreckage. So, if you guys want to do any sneaking up on them, this is your opportunity.
Ooh, we have a rogue too, and a
You
fey
do.
rogue at that.
Okay, so I will ready my short bow, and I will attempt to get nearby without annoying them.
Hey, Gears, a Fey rogue aren't those Egyptian?
Could be.
Just checking.
I think they're left-handed and redheads too.
Mm.
All right, if you want to go ahead and roll a sneak check.
Okay.
I will maintain a machine-like stillness.
I will give you a boon because they are unaware.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
So it's a D20 plus your agility, and
Yep.
then if you have any kind of profession that would help you,
Yep. Nothing
give you a
I can
boon?
see.
and then you have
Yeah.
a second boon.
Knight of Barzoom on the chat is saying, okay, so as you guys are being very quiet, I squeal unless fried.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
While Aid's getting ready, I don't want to mess up what he's doing, but I will ready my crossbow and take aim, and after he attacks, I will attack as well.
All right.
I presume we're in cover right now.
Yeah. Yep.
I asked Gears what's going on. Why is everybody pulling out the shooty stuff?
Okay. Kira rolled a 4, so she was also on the lookout for spiders.
Right. She's like looking at her feet. Oh, I got this gunk everywhere.
Cool. Okay, so I got a 16 for sneak.
All right. 16.
Nice.
All right, and I'm gonna roll a perception check for them to see. Oh, they are not aware of anything. Okay, so they're busy looting the place. Kicking dead bodies.
Can't let this go on.
Finger painting on the burning cart.
Do I see them now?
It's not right.
You see Flint was with these Z here.
No, I mean, like
Was.
initially I didn't see them, but now that everybody's like pointing stuff,
You
Right.
can see.
can I
Yeah.
see them now?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pull out my bow. Oh,
All right, so you guys have a surprise round. You guys can take a fast action with the surprise round.
How far away?
They are 6 yards away.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely fast action the nearest one, without a doubt.
All right. I'll wait
Okay.
for Aid to attack, and after I think you're doing a backstab or a sneak attack, Aid. What are you doing?
I'm effectively doing just trying to sneak with a bow, sneak attack with a bow. Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and give me your ranged attack roll.
Okay, so my range attack roll is a 14 plus my agility, which is a 15 in total, and then anything if I get for being concealed.
Let's give you a boon.
Okay. Okay, and I keep dropping my d6s on the floor every time I roll a boon, so that's really good. Into the darkness goes the boon. It's a 2, so that would be 17 in total.
All right, that is a hit, sir.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So-
Go ahead and give me a damage roll for that.
4 damage.
All right. So you strike one of them in the shoulder. He says, "What the hell?" and starts looking around. Who goes next?
I'll go next. Can we say I took an action to load my crossbow while he was sneaking over?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Then I'm going to roll my agility, and I'm going to use my special ability, or I guess it's a spell, Augmented Attack. Use an action to attack with a weapon. Make the attack roll with 1 boon. I can use Intellect in place of Strength. So I'll be rolling the 1d6, which I guess I add to my d20.
Agility.
Agility is -1 for me. So.
Okay.
Oh, wow. How am I rolling good today? And I usually roll terribly. All right, that's a 19 -1, 18, +5, 23. So,
That is a hit, sir.
yep. And 2d6 for damage. Total of 10.
All right. So did you strike the same one as Aid?
That was my plan, yeah. Try to finish one
Okay,
off
yeah.
fast.
You shoot him right through the eye. He falls over dead.
Oh.
All right.
Better than taking an arrow in the eye and falling over drunk.
Very good.
Under my breath, I would say I did half of that.
We can share that W. It's all right.
Yep. You guys can start keeping tabs and making jokes at each other for who's winning the league. All right, who's next?
I will take a
13
shot.
and a
Oh, go
fi-
ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead,
sorry.
No, go ahead.
13 and a 5 on the 6 for an 18.
And
Plus
you're
2 is
shooting-
20.
All right, so you're shooting a crossbow.
No, I'm whacking it with my sword, whichever guy is next closest.
Okay, so you would need to take an action to one of your fast actions just to move to get close enough to get to him.
Okay, I have pretty good speed at 8 yards. That's why I asked. But that's fine.
Yeah, so
I'll whack
with a
him the
fast
next time around.
With a fast action, it's a move or an attack. You can't do.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Ah, my bad. Okay, well, I already chose that, so I'll move into position.
Yeah, so we'll save that
Right.
for next round. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So you run up towards them, getting ready to attack. Who's gonna go next?
I'll go. I will shoot my bow,
Okay.
my long bow. I got an 18 and a 5 on the. Do I get a boon die? I'm a
Yes.
soldier. All right. So that's 23 for the hit,
Yeah. That's a hit.
and damage is 7.
All right. So you strike him
Oh,
in the
smokes.
chest. He's hurting pretty bad, but he's not down yet. So
That just gives me the opportunity to whack him again.
yeah, you get another shot at him. Who's next?
Hey, quick thought. Do we want to save one of these guys for interrogation?
How many are there?
There's one's dead, so 3 left.
Yeah, I don't have a speak with dead spell, so just saying.
Save the literate one.
The little-
Let me save the literate one.
Quick, give him a reading
How do you
test real
tell?
fast.
He was right. He was writing Flint was here.
On the side of the wagon.
Just wondering if they wore a badge or something. I can read.
All right. Who's next?
Yep.
Kira will poke up out of the bushes and incant under her breath. Fire, shooting a flame missile at one of the bandits.
Okay.
She's
One who is alive and not the one who is writing.
Not the one who was writing.
Okay, so it's just a will attack roll against the target's agility.
Ooh, okay. So that is a total of 19.
All right, let's see how this goes. All right, that is a hit, sir.
Okay. 1d6 damage for 3 points of fire damage.
All right, so it strikes him and like right in the chest, and it starts burning right here. He's like, hot, 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 hot.
We have 2 literate ones.
All right. So is that everyone?
That's everybody.
Yeah,
All right.
she just threw fire from her hands.
Okay, so
I'm screaming.
the bandit that Gears was charging, he sees this big hunk of metal like charge at him, and he starts to turn around and run the other way, but trips and falls on the ground. All right. Another one, the one that's got his like a big burn circle on his chest. He said, draws his bow and takes aim at Kira.
Bugger.
Can I?
The bowstring snaps,
Oh, thank God. I was going to jump in the way for you, buddy.
and he looks in surprise, like, "What the hell?" And then the third one, he's going to draw his club, and he's going to
John!
All right, and he's going to run towards Pug, screaming, and that's the end of his action. All right, so this is a new round. Who wants to take a fast turn? All right.
I'll fast
You
turn
guys
with
decide who wants to go.
Yeah, I'll fast time with another bow attack. But if Dale's the nearest, Dale can go first. Yes,
you
it's
wanna-
fine.
I think Dale's been waiting.
Come
Yeah.
behind me and use me for cover, man. It's easy.
All right.
All right. Oh, crummy roll. No,
You can
not
use
even going to
your last
happen.
roll. There was a misunderstanding there, so you can just use your last roll.
I can't even. It was a 17.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, 17, I think it was. That was a hit. All right,
Yeah.
let's do the
Let's just go
damage
ahead and
then.
roll some damage.
Oh, better damage. You do 8 points this time
Very good.
against something nearby.
All right, so you impel him right through the heart. He like gurgles as he slides forward across your spear. And he like kind of grabs you kind of like this and then falls dead. The weight just grabbing your spear and slides off.
Oh, get off me sword, you bastard. I got to kill another one.
All right, who's next?
Is that guy reached me yet? The one that was charging?
Yes.
I am going to, as he's coming in, yell "batter up," even though I don't know what that means. And I'm going.
That's
to
a spider leg speaking.
Mm-hmm. I still have it in my mouth. I'm going to swing my bow at him like a club and try and take his head off.
All right.
I got a 20
Ah, yes. All right. So that's going to
and
be
a 3 on the boon die, so that's 23 total.
all right. Yeah, that's a hit.
What's club damage?
Club damage is a dice 6.
All right. Do I get to add my strength?
Yep, that's add your strength.
All right. 9.
Whew. Okay, so you bash his head in. When he comes in, you just smack him and you bash in his head. It's got like a bow-shaped hole. And like bits of bone like spray you and like
That was
pieces of teeth just spray you as it falls to the ground, as he falls to the ground.
Does
bark.
my bow
Real
survive?
Yeah, your bow's sturdy. It's made of sturdy wood.
So it's one of those like laminated ones with steel.
Right, it's like iron oak or something.
How's
All
the
right.
coroner going to explain that is all I want to know.
But he's gonna need therapy after that one.
Misadventure.
Misadventure for sure.
Who else is
Right.
up? Fast action.
So that's 3 down, yeah?
That's two.
Two
Oh, yeah, that's 3 down. Absolutely.
So the last one we want to not kill.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I will
Isn't he like bolting as at speed in the other direction? Do I have that
No, he
right?
tripped.
Well, he tried to. He fell.
Oh,
on
he
his face.
that's right. He tripped. Oh my god. I will be consumed by laughter at this point.
All right.
Okay, I'll go, White, go on.
No, hey, please go ahead.
I'll take a shot at the guy standing then, if that's cool.
Well,
and a
he's
good roll.
kind of like on the ground, kind of crawl away. You know.
And is he the last one?
Yep. He's less.
Oh, okay. I will then instead fire a warning shot and try and stop him from crawling.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
on a 17 on the roll and a +1 on the agility, says 18 in total.
All right. Yeah. So you fire your warning shot. It like breezes like right past his ear, you know, and sticks to the ground. He's like, I give up. I give up.
Okay.
I scream out, just so that you know, the next warning shot goes through your eye.
Be cool, man. Be cool. Be cool. You know, be cool.
You will pay for your graffiti. Wagon adulterator.
I don't have any money. I don't have any money.
Kira comes out of the bushes with a coil of rope and tosses it to Gears. Tie him up.
Oh, now you're brave?
Gears will definitely oblige, easily grabbing the guy and doing a quick and dropping him hog-tied on the floor, the ground.
Okay, yeah, he's hog-tied. It's like, why do you got to do me that way? I'm just trying to make a living, you know, an honest bandit.
Off of the hardship of other people? No, I think not, mister.
Bansky.
John Gibbons with the art reference. All right.
Yeah.
It is now.
Well, at least now we know his
His name is
pen
Bansky
Fritz.
now.
Yeah. Let's see. Who among us is the most intimidating? I guess that's going to be our orc warrior friend. Can you ask him who he's working for?
I will do this. I walk up and I say, first things first, do you need refreshment? And I hold out a ton of this, like, spider guts with one of its eyes still twitching and, like, little
Best grilled
hairs.
green meat this side of Hodstown.
No, man. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
All right. So,
I got a family. I've got kids. I got 3. No, 10. I have 10 kids.
So did all the people you and your bandits have just slaughtered.
Yeah.
and like I point back to Kira, and all the like the offal in my hand goes flying, and I'm like, "What she said? Talk."
Duck, Kira. Duck.
Okay, what do you want to know?
I turn around. I'm like, and not subtly, Kira, what do we want to know?
Oh my gosh! She pushes the orc aside. You will tell me where the other bandits are, where they're going, where your camp is, or I will let him eat you.
Our clients. Don't forget our clients. In the
And
wagon train.
Where all the people in the caravan go?
I mean, they resisted, so we killed them. You know.
One trick pony.
I gotta make a living, man. I got, like I said, I've got 12 kids.
You killed them all?
Well, I mean, not myself.
Where is your leader? Where is your camp?
I you kind of have him, set up on his knees. He's all hog-tied. He can't point, and you notice like just piss just runs down his pants.
Oh my
Use your
God!
big boy
have
words.
dignity.
He's like, it's not my fault. The boss made me do it. He's kind of nice sometimes, but he's a cruel man.
Where's your boss?
Well, we have to go down the
That
road eventually.
way.
I'd be happy to kick him ahead of us down the path like the football he's tied up to be.
Does your camp have watches, traps?
I mean, we have guards, but
Yes.
So do we want to have this guy lead us?
How many bandits are there?
Oh, there's about 15 or so of us. I mean, if you
So we
count
have them
Billy
surrounded.
Joe Bob, maybe. Well, I didn't know if I'd count Billy Joe Bob. And then there's Tiberius. Well, he's awfully nice for a bandit. He shares all his
For
thieving.
someone who just murdered a whole bunch of innocent merchants.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Of all the bandits who murder people, he's the nicest.
So
I
you
would
let
have
me
to
go,
agree.
right?
I think we should have him take us back to the camp and
Yeah.
I-
Introduce us to his new friends.
Yeah, I've got two ideas, and I'm open to more. One is we hang outside the camp and snipe people from a distance until they get suspicious, and the other is this guy says he's recruited us into the gang, and we all come in and fight everybody at once. But I'm open to other strategies. What do you guys want to do?
I
What if
like
we
the
mix
hitman
two plans?
approach.
Yeah,
where
what if we mix the two plans?
Oh yeah, you could distract with the bulky people and snipe with the less bulky people.
He begins to snivel, and like a big snot bubble is like blowing in and out. He's like, you want to join
Oh,
the gang?
Gods, he's all yours, Pung.
I got him. I stand him up. I say, all right, you're going to introduce me to your boss.
So if you'll pull up the map, I'll show you where the direction he indicates where the bandit camp is. Right here.
Do you guys see that?
Can you zoom in?
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Try and-
Just use your scroll mouse wheel to zoom in. There you go.
Oh my God, it's like magic.
Yeah.
I can see my house from here.
Is this where it is right here?
Oh, that big hole in the ground. What the what?
Yeah. Let's see.
Or maybe it's a big cone on the ground.
Nope.
Nope,
South.
that's the wrong one. Okay, south.
That's a long trip considering how long it's taken us to get this distance.
I was using the little. It's like a little laser pin right here down the corner. You
Okay.
should be able to see the laser pointer.
Is it number 3 on the map?
Number 8. Go south
Mhm.
from straight south to where you're at. It's almost at the black base of the tree.
Turn left at the Waffle House.
Yes.
You guys
It's
are
always
killing me.
left at the Waffle
One of the
House.
Waffle House is
All right,
down there.
let me refresh real fast. So I already had things marked up. And
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear the screen.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I can. Here, let me draw.
all right, go for it.
There.
Oh, it's way down there in the corner. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And we're up here at the little gray shield token,
Yep.
like right about here. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on board with the idea of getting down there and having this guy show us where the camp is, and then maybe take Pong in as a new recruit. What do you guys like that idea? You want to do something different?
No, that's good. I see no flaw in it except we might get killed. But then that's day-to-day life, right?
Aid, Jacob.
Yeah, sounds cool. I
All
assume
right.
most of the stuff from the wagons has been taken by the other occupants of the gang, or the other members of the gang.
Is there anything left at all? Can we get extra food into us?
Yes. So there's some stuff about. If you search, you'll find a crossbow, 20 bolts, 2 swords, several days' rations, and a healing.
Damn it, dog.
Okay.
So
So-
each of these hexes is 1 mile.
Okay. So it's maybe half a day's walk.
Yeah, this is really, really thick woods. So-
Okay. So
And
there's
who knows what we'll encounter on the way?
Hopefully none more spiders.
It's all right. I'm full.
So yeah, so I will
That is.
find some of these rations, pick them up, and just about to bite into them, then see Walt's face covered in spider juice, and just go, "Yeah, no, I think I'll wait till later."
I have more.
Yummy.
I think he means you need a rag swiped across your face to get that.
As I push, what's his name, Bankus?
Bankus.
Bankus. Yeah. whatever he was named.
I'm going to wipe my face on the back of his jacket.
He's like, "Oh, that's not cool. That's not how you treat people.
And
Are
yet
you my
peeing
friend
your
now or not?
pants is-
You got to be the light in the world that you want to see, okay?"
I'm going to be
Says the
the All right, so we get this guy to lead us in. I suggest you guys follow me like from the wood line. Don't actually be on the trail, so that way we're not like together.
Sounds like a plan.
Because you're thinking they have stealthy.
They might have
Patrols.
bandit outposts and stuff like that, like LPOPs in the military vernacular.
Are we splitting the party or?
No,
Sounds
they're
like
just
it.
off the road, so
Just
I'm
yeah.
coming up the road, and they can see me, but they're hidden. They're not out in the open.
Gotcha.
So we get to roll that
It
kind of
sounds
cool
like
way with
splitting
our
the
legs
party.
bent and kind of rushed him through all the undergrowth, whereas Walt just
Yeah,
strides
I'll-
down the middle of the road.
I'll be following the rogue who will break a path for my huge bulk.
Okay.
No.
All right. So so the intent is to go straight down from here, right? So somebody go ahead and give me a navigation roll. So
Ooh, that's not.
whoever wants to do that, I think Walt was pretty good at it last time, but
Yeah, I'll give it a shot because I have two things that will negate everything.
Should having our prisoner eliminate one of these Bane dice, since he can show us the way?
well, you know what? Let's give you guys a boon die instead of a flat. So that means you would have three boons, two banes cancel out, 2 boons, and then you just have 1 boon. So you'll roll a die 20 and a boon.
I got a 13 and a 6 for 19.
Nice.
All right, you guys are successful. So even though he knows the way, the woods are very tricky. So it's easy to get really confused and where you're going and stuff like that. So even with his help, it's still dangerous. All right, so
We're
you guys,
about 2 minutes from the top of the hour. Do we want to just hit
Okay.
pause
Yep.
or?
this is a great place to stop. I've rolled to see if an encounter happens, and we can wait till next week to find out what happens.
Nice.
Awesome.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, thanks for running, Jason.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you very
That's
much.
great.
And Shadow the Demon Lord is right now apparently on Bundle of Holding. We got the link
Oh,
right up
nice.
there. bundleholding.com/store/Demon Lord. Couldn't be easier. You can get looks like the whole shooting match for about $30.
There's five books for about 40 quid. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the starter kit that they have. It's an ongoing bundle that doesn't. It's not limited time. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I didn't know they had those.
love the art's fantastic. The system is pretty awesome. So you can't beat it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I picked it up when it was on
There
sale.
are a
on
number of
Drive Thru.
features in it that I really like.
And it apparently is the #1 game in Brazil.
Okay, obviously.
Wow.
That's because it cost them a kidney to get it shipped there.
Yeah, I think once you get
think
something
We should go and play a game down in Brazil.
I think I got it on sale on the PDF on Drive-Thru, and then I loved it so much I immediately went out and ordered the hard copy from somewhere. And I think it was Amazon US was the only place I could get it from, and I think that cost me 30 quid to get sent over from the US. But it's well worth it. It's such a good book.
Yeah. I was part of the Kickstarter. I got the super ultra mega bundle.
Oh,
And-
nice.
Yeah, grossed out everybody in my house, which was
It's
nice.
brilliant. Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Sweet. Well, hey, we're just about the top of the hour. Thanks to all listeners and viewers out there on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks to everyone checking us out on the Sci-Fi Writers Play Old School D&D Twitch channel. And we will be back in 7 days where Jason will take us through episode 2 of Shadow the Demon Lord. So catch you next time, folks. Thanks